What's up, guys? This your boy James, aka 68J, coming to you on this Friday evening. Guys, we got a lot of incredible information to talk about tonight and a very, very special guest. We're super excited, guys, but let's take a look at the market. But before we do, what's up, Crypto OG? I see one of my brothers in the house. Crypto OG's in the house. Guys, we have a lot of amazing things planned, guys, that we talked about this morning. If you guys caught the show, we were talking about a lot of the things that we have. We have special guests. We've got some incredible advertising that we're going to be doing. Guys, what's going on with the market right now? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Right now, we are at, oh my gosh, just at $1 trillion, guys. Just at $1 trillion. We're about 7 billion away from being back under $1 trillion, guys. A lot of FUD, a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt right now in the markets. What's going on? I don't know. SEC? Oh, Lord. Were the SEC really talking about cutting out staking? What the hell's going on with them? They just had a, I guess what, something going on with Kraken, right? And I don't know. We'll see what happens. You look at Brian Armstrong. He says, what the heck are they doing? They can't do that. Guys, right now, again, we're just over $1 trillion. Let's look at Bitcoin. Right now, Bitcoin is down to 21,662. Now, when you say down and you look back a month ago, we're still up quite a bit, guys, right? And we're talking about $5,000 higher than we were at 30 days ago, but just about $2,000 down, maybe about almost $2,400 down over the last, I don't know, 72 hours. Ethereum right now is at 1513, guys. We got BNB at 306, trying to hold that 300 mark. We got XRP at 38 cents, guys, just under 40 cents. We got Cardano at 35 cents. Dogecoin, look at that dog. That dog ain't barking loud right now. It's back down to 8 cents. We've got Matic, known as Polygon, at 122. Solana, Solana's lost about $4, guys, but guess what? If you were lucky enough when that, all that stuff went down with FTX and it got down to $8, if you loaded your bags, you in profit right now. Better believe it. Guys, remember, nothing that we talk about is financial advice or should be deemed as such. We're here for entertainment purposes only. Always do your own due diligence. That's right. That's right. You already know. Ain't that right, Laurel Jack? Laurel Jack's in the house. We got Polkadot at $6. Can it stay above that $6 mark? I don't know. In Shiba Inu, look at Shiba Inu. 4 zeros, 1 2. We don't want to see Shiba drop another zero. Not right now. I'm liking my bags. We got Tron at 6 cents. We got Avalanche at 17.72. We got Uniswap at $6 and some change. We got Atom at 13.64. Chainlink, that stinky linky, just fell back under $7. Back under 7 at 6.89. Good Lord, what happened? We got Monero XMR. Isn't this one of the privacy coins they were just talking about that Dubai was just talking about? Not anymore. No more privacy. Wasn't everybody kind of like fleeing to Dubai, right? You guys remember that? Let's go to Dubai. We're all, we can do anything. Not no more. I don't know. Might have to go to El Salvador. Lord. We got Ton at 216. We got OKB at 41 and some change. XLM. We like XLM. It's at 8 cents. We got APT at 13.31. We got HBAR at 7 cents. Up 11 cents. 11% still for the week. About 7.6% for the day still. Kronos. We like Crow. Hey, Crow. Crow kind of jacked me for about $12,000. That's okay. Oh, Lord. You got to protect your people, Crow. I went out there and spent tens of thousands of dollars on NFTs. Your boys got over 3,000 NFTs, and they had a scammer on there. That's right, with a jacked up verification badge. And so we'll talk about that. Lord, pray for me. Hopefully I get my money back. Probably not. Near is at 22. Have no fear. Near is dear. Make it clear. Let me stop. I'm trying to rap like my boy Cassius Cuvee. I'm not there yet, but maybe I get a deal. If I'm in the shower, I sound good. Let me stop. Filecoin's at $4.95, guys. We got LDO at $2.24. ApeCoin at $5 and some change. We got Algorand at 25 cents. VeChain at 2. Quant, we like Quant, 131. Okay, needed to drop a little bit. We got ICP at 511. GRT, guys, look at GRT. Right now, it's at 60% for the last week. Good Lord, you guys know why? You know why? Because GRT is AI. Got some AI, you better believe it. We got Mana back under 70 cents at 68 cents. We got FTM at 42 cents. Aave. We like Aave, $78.46. We got Sandbox trying to hold above that 70-cent mark. Well, remember Prince, the artist formerly known as Prince. We got the crypto formerly known as EGLD. Multiverse X is at 42.46. We got Flow. If you didn't know, here we go. Let me stop. I'm always trying to rap. Flow is at $1.02. We got Theta at 105. We got AXS, if you're still in that one, $10.12. Old school, the OG in the house, XTZ, is at $1.08. Luna, who's in Luna? I don't know. My son lost a lot of money in Luna. I don't mess with Luna too much. But if you're in Lunk, the LUNC, it's at 3 zeros and a 1. Let's see, anything else we're talking about here? Let's take a look. Anything that's in double digits? Everything's in the red right now. Uh-oh, except for what? Oh, my goodness. AGIX. We just covered this coin 2 days ago. AGIX. Why? Artificial intelligence, AI. Uh-oh, guys, we got to be careful. Remember those games? Remember that movie War Games? Can you and I be friends? Remember Tron? Oh, no, the AI might get you, might bite you in the butt. We don't know. But right now, AGIX is up 53% for the week. AGIX, that's right. I like that one. Got a little bag of it. I think I might increase my bag, not right now, though, not when the market's pumping. But right now, we're going sideways, guys, with a little bit of capitulation from Bitcoin. Just a little capitulation. That's all right. We're not mad at it, guys. Guess what tonight is? We got, not only do we have a special guest, my brother from another mother, Cassius Cuvee, but we also have our what? Weekly giveaway tonight. That's right. Every Friday at 6 p.m. we do our weekly giveaway where someone's going to win XRP. And because the channel was down for a while, you know, YouTube snatched me for a bit for about 2 weeks. We might just go ahead and give away a little something else. I don't know. I'm feeling kind of good. I got my boy in the house. We might give away a little extra. We'll let you know. We'll see. We're going to spin that wheel. Ain't that right, JC? JC's in the house. JC say, hey. What's up, my brother? JC's in the house. Mike Tatner, what's up, my man? Me and Mike Tatner got big things going. Inside crypto, outside crypto. That's right. We making money. Better believe it. All right, guys, let's take a look at our Twitter. Let's take a look at Twitter. What's going on with Twitter here? Right now, you see it. TGIF, Hip Hop, Crypto, and Verified Savage. My boy Cassius Cuvee is going to be coming on here in just a second. Before we do, let's look at a couple things going around the world. China to launch a national blockchain research center. That's going to be big. You guys can see right here. Guys, make sure you follow my boy Craig with Crypto Savvy 1, his legendary charting. Back when Bitcoin was like $68, he kept saying, we're going to go down. People are like, no, you crazy. It's not going to happen. We're going to 100,000. Guess what? Oh, Lord. We got all the way down to 16. So this dude's been calling out legendary calls for over a couple years now. So I've been messing with him. Craig, Crypto Savvy 1, make sure you go out there and support my brother. It says the collision between traditional finance and crypto worlds has only begun. Tether. What's going on with Tether? I don't know about Tether. Were you kind of ditching some audits out there, Tether? I don't know. When, stop trying to pay people off and show a doggone full audit. And then maybe, I'll trust you a little bit more. Let me stop. We've got Coin Bureau right here. It says auto block. The same goes for the next Ethereum. This is like a little, this is like something you see in the comics. So I found this great crypto project. It's going to be the next Bitcoin. My man said, block. I'm not trying to hear that mess. Block you. That's how I feel right now. What's the next Bitcoin? Bitcoin. The 200 moving day average is coming back to haunt BTC bulls after staying as resistance for over a year. Will the bulls lose to the bears? I don't know, guys. I'm just telling you, be careful. Remember, whenever the sentiment is going up, or anytime someone's feeling a certain way, it's typically the opposite. Remember when we were at 16,000? Everybody's like, we're going to 10. What did it do? Pump. Got to 20-something thousand. Where are we going to 30? Nope, we're dumping. Stop it. Be careful, guys. I'm just, don't get wrecked. Be careful. They say dollar cost average. I say right now, just be patient. Get yourself some popcorn, shake it up, eat it, have a soda pop, and be careful. Because you just never know. All it takes is some bad news. Guys, remember now, with all this stuff that just happened, Celsius, Luna, FTX, all that FUD, all that fear, you got lawsuits, people going to prison, people laying off. I'm just saying, add that with a little recession, sprinkle on some, some issues with the, housing market. I'm just saying, I don't see things going up right away. Not financial advice, just my opinion. My 2 Satoshis, like 2 cents. It's okay. Guys, check this out. This Tesla SUV, I got this thing on order. We ordered it back when we were in Hawaii. I put some money down on it. Let's see what happens. Waiting for mine to come in. It says, it doesn't look like a bounce is coming, my boy Craig says, for Bitcoin, yet hidden bearish divergence showing RSI resetting for more downside. Be careful. You see me and my queen right here, Jeanette, the queen. I saw her right here. Hello, everyone. Driving but tuning in. That's right. My beautiful queen is on her way home. Shouts out to Jeanette. Beekeeper69. What's up, my brother? Shane Sullivan's in the house. We see you. I see you, my man. Hi, Jeanette. What's up, my brother? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Bank of England mentions Ripple in a new CBDC consultation paper. Okay. consultation paper. Okay, so Bank in England mentions Ripple in the new CBDC consult. Okay, that's cool. They got some words in there for them. Let's see what happens, guys. Make sure you go over to our Crypto for Life merch store. We got some incredible stuff, guys. Get yourself a hat, shirt, whatever. Support the channel. We love you. Support us back. It says regulators are getting bold. The United States Securities and Exchange Commission Chair Gary G., I'm so sick of that dude, issued a warning to crypto companies to come in and follow the law after the agency announced a settlement with crypto exchange Kraken. Who are you trying to punk? They trying to punk somebody? I don't scare either. I'm from Brooklyn. You can't scare me. I don't know. I'm kind of scared of SEC. Don't leave them alone. I don't know about them. I don't know. Not your crypto, not your keys. Be careful out there. Bitcoin is on a mission. You better believe it. It says, just in, Mexican Senator, Bitcoin, legal tender. Bitcoin is legal tender. The future will be decentralized. All right, look at that. Mexican Senator. Okay, Mexico trying to get on board with El Salvador, embracing the Bitcoin movement. I love it. I love it. What is this right here? Don't care about the price. Okay, let's see. I posted that. And here we go. What is this right here? Oh, my boy Chico Crypto. I like Tyler, man. We've actually DM each other. If you catch him on YouTube as Chico Crypto, but on Twitter he's blockchain links. I think somebody tried to get his name or something. So he's got a pretty interesting take, guys. Binance and CZ will crumble next. Uh-oh. Well, I mean, look, guys, I don't like spreading a lot of FUD and a lot of fear, but what happens? What happens? What happens if Tether, something happens? What happens? I mean, look what FTX did. What happens if Binance and Tether? Oh, good Lord. Let's pray it doesn't. But if it does, just be careful. That's all I'm saying. You see my boy Tyler right here. Just be careful, guys. That's all. We don't like FUD. We don't like fear. I just like keeping it 100. Like my guest is coming on right here. Mr. 100. Let me hear in just a second. SEC launches investigation to Mormon Church. Uh-oh. Oh, Mormon Church. Uh-oh. I said it wrong. Why is the SEC investigating a Mormon church? $100 billion secret investment portfolio. Uh-oh. Those guys knock on the door. Can we give you a couple pamphlets? Let me stop. Let me stop. Remember that on Friday when he slammed the door? Get the hell out of here! Bam! And slammed the door on them. Let me stop. Was that Mormons? I think it was a few black ladies. They did that too. I don't know. Ice Cube's crazy. All right, guys. I like these block owls. Let's see. Okay, here we go. So we're right back to the TGIF. So, guys, without further ado. Shane Sullivan says, interesting take. That's right, my guy. All right, let me get back up here to my Twitter page. Without further ado, guys, let me show you guys something about this gentleman that's coming on right now. Who is this guy? Who is this Cassius Cuvee? Well, let's talk about it. Only somebody who was on what? CNBC. CNBC. Let's take a look at the clip. Just in case you didn't know, now you know. My boy, right here, Cassius Cuvee. Let's look at it.
Invest in the digital future in ways that'll help out the planet. We want it, we need it, like that. As a matter of fact, we demand it. ABTC, that's who I stand with. I've been seeing green since the moment it landed.
That is Fast Money friend Cassius Cuvee, who just dropped a new song, I Know, about crypto and ESG. He joins us now. Welcome back to Fast, Cassius. Great to see you.
Great to be here. Thanks for having me.
We first met you when you had SPAC Dreams out. SPAC Dreams has turned into a SPAC nightmare, basically, for most investors. And now you've turned to crypto. Why are you so much more excited about Web 3.0 versus SPACs?
Well, with SPACs, it really kind of depends on what SPAC. It's pretty broad terminology, of course. But Web 3.0 is definitely the future of innovation. And that is what I'm really excited about. And so, I have to always talk about all of the things that are new, what's cutting edge, and what's coming. And I didn't know about DeFi and crypto when I first made SPAC Dream, but I learned about it shortly after, and now I'm in real deep.
What do you mean by deep? I mean, are you talking NFTs? Do you have an avatar in the metaverse? Are you buying land? Are you buying the coins that power this?
Absolutely. So you can see behind me here, I got fast money in Decentraland. So that's my spot in Decentraland. I own digital real estate in Decentraland. For any builders out there, I want to be able to live stream fast money into Decentraland. Not sure if you ever had that happen before, but this was a clip from when you guys showed my video SPACs just chilling, and I made NFT out of it, and I put it in Decentraland.
Nice.
So you can actually go there right now in my property in Decentraland and check it out.
Cassius, it's Tim. First of all, love the new song you dropped. I know you've got ESG hip hop on top of, looking out for the for the ESG investing world. Talk about your focus in investing and really a group of investors who may be listening to you while you're actually hip hopping it out.
Okay, so here's the thing. My whole thing is really education. So on my show, Poppin' Crypto with Cassius Cuvee on YouTube, I actually just had Guy Adami on there. But we really need to learn about what's going on. Web 3.0 is kind of hard right now. There's a lot of friction. So I make videos or like how-tos, how to buy different coins, how to actually transfer crypto from one blockchain to the other blockchain. I just dropped a great video that explains how you can get Polygon, or you can get Ethereum onto the Polygon network without paying any gas fees. So my song and my music video, I know, is on OpenSea right now for sale for like $5, but you would have to pay $70 in gas fees to bridge over your Ethereum onto the Polygon network. Well, I made a video a way of going around without doing that. So I put in the thousands of hours and late nights studying all this stuff, and then I concise it down to videos and I share it with people on the internet. But
woo, that boy is intelligent. Wow, you guys see why I'm excited to have this gentleman on. And before I bring him on, listen to this track real quick. This is what got him on CNBC right here.
It's your boy Cassius Cuvee. You know I got to give a shout out to everybody in the SPAC game. Help me eat.
You heard what he said, by the way. He said, I got land in the metaverse. I got a 3-story place with a car, a bike, and a helicopter in my joint as well. Oh, I got to go check out my boy Cassius. Let's listen to a song real quick. SPAC Dream by Cassius Cuvee, featuring Max Leon.
Good these days. Man, it's crazy. If you in the SPAC game, you know what I'm talking about. We sick of IPOs day one locking us out. My man Randy first told me DraftKings would go public. It's merging with a SPAC and the market gon' love it. I'm like, a SPAC? What the hell's that? You get in on the ground floor. It paid big, so I searched and then I found more. Twitter put me up on game, well, at least most of it. Then after Nikolai merger hit, it was over with. I follow Dr. SPAC and SPAC Watch, yeah, I see ya. Of course, the big boss, Shamath, Polyhepatia, see the future CV and also ESG. So the best type of SPAC is ACTC. A bunch more I haven't mentioned, but you'll guess who's next. Buy the dip on QS while it's taking a huge breath. If you wanna know the rest, just follow the SPAC Tiger, SPACzilla, Alex Cutler, and SPAC Inside. Dr. Steve Brule ain't gonna tell you to be cautious. He's responsible for gains, but not for your losses. It's a bunch of guys researching CCIV. They slid in SPAC girls' DMs, trying to give it a DD. That's due diligence. I only keep it real in this. It's more coming, but share it if you feeling this. Musicians gotta eat like Larry Jones on YouTube, and everybody know you gotta follow SPAC Guru. We've been on some of the same SPACs since.
Woo, that boy got bars, guys, and I got some more stuff to show you. But before I do, let's bring in my brother. Let's get him on a big cam here. My boy Cassius Cuvee, are you there?
yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, man. I was just showing the Crypto for Life family all your incredible footage on CNBC, the song that got you on there, and I also got a clip here of you on with Kramer and those guys, and we're gonna go on that as well. But man, I'm so excited to have you here, my friend. We've connected on Twitter. I know you right now. You got a lot of things going on with music. I'm going to ask you some questions about that. You've been on BitBoy's show. You've done a lot of big time things. You got a lot of big things in the work right now. So if you don't mind, man, just let's talk about, before we even get into crypto, just a little bit about yourself, your background in music, and let's just tell the audience who you are.
Well, I'm Cassius Cuvee. Thanks for having me on, man.
Absolutely,
I appreciate connecting with you. I like your show. I love how you do the opening and everything like that. Go over the market first, and you're a fun personality. So
Thanks,
it's a pleasure to be on with you for sure.
Thank you, brother.
So yeah, I'm Cassius Cuvee. I'm from Oakland, California. As you guys saw in SPAC Dream, I filmed that right out here in East Oakland, right off Fairfax.
Love it.
My homeboy's clothing shop. And I've been doing music a long time, a long time before I was in crypto or investing. But I'm just one of those type of artists, man. My life is always going to be a reflection of my art, vice versa, really. So I'm just like, during the lockdown of 2020, when everybody else, I was locked down and I seen the stock market crash. And I was like, man, I already knew I had to get into it. And I was telling my friends stuff, whoever would listen, I was like, right now the wind's out our back. We got to learn this stuff,
Right.
So I was like, I got in real deep in the community and Twitter, specifically stocks and then specifically SPACs, which is pretty niche. It stands for Special Purpose Acquisition Corporation.
Okay.
I won't go into too much details, but there is sort of a similar ethos to being an investor in a SPAC as there is in crypto, which is basically you're getting in early. Like the first line of the songs, you get in on the ground flow.
Right.
Because a normal IPO, you can't, like the first day they kept showing things go IPO and like you can't buy it. We were locked out.
Right.
And so with SPACs, it was kind of a gamble, but you could put your money in before you knew what company they were going to merge with.
Gotcha.
And because when the mergers were happening, everything was spiking 50%, 100%. So like there was also a floor in there too. So when you had to put your money in, if it dropped below $10, like you knew you could always redeem it for $10. So there was like a specific strategy about that, right? It's what we call pre-DA SPACs. I didn't even get into it that much on CNBC. I have the song SPACs just chilling that explains it though, and they play that music video on CNBC as well.
So that song, let's go before that, right?
Okay.
When did you get into the rap game? What got you?
Oh, I've been rapping my whole life, man. Ever since preschool. I mean, I used to get in trouble in class and stuff for rapping old school raps back then. You know what I mean? And annoying the hell out of the teachers and stuff like that. And they'd tell my parents and everything. I guess I was the type of kid who talked a lot. I guess so. Rapping was my thing. So I always did that. When I turned about 21, I started taking more seriously. And, it's kind of on again, off again. A lot of people have been in the music business. You know what I mean? It's like, it's hard to make a lot of money. If you're doing anything, as a matter of fact, I like to tell people this. If you're doing a job, any type of job, and you're just doing it for money, it's not really your passion or whatever.
That's right.
Look into finance because that's where all the money is. You want to learn that stuff.
Right.
Music is obviously a passion for you, but at some point, you know what I mean? Like dollars make sense. Right. And anybody who's ever been an artist, it costs a lot of money to keep promoting and doing a lot of everything, right?
Yeah.
So, I had just dropped a little EP called "Ride My Own Wave," right, and it was February of 2020. And then when all that stuff happened, I was like, oh man, I was getting back into music. I stopped doing music for a while. There's old music videos out there, Catch 22, a whole bunch of other stuff.
Gotcha.
On college radio and all kind of stuff like that, but on the charts nationwide. But
oh wow.
I just dropped a project and I kind of put it on hold to learn about investing.
Okay.
And when I made SPAC Dream, it was just natural for me. Basically, the song is a shout out to everybody who taught me the game. So both on Twitter and then on CNBC. And I wrote it knowing that there was a chance I would get on CNBC. I'm not going to lie. It was planned out. But I knew I had to do it quick because I understood the market.
So
that was a fervor.
So you wrote this song and you thought, man, I'm probably going to get some attention. Now, kind of go into that, like you wrote the song, and then what happened? What was the phone call? How'd you get on CNBC, and what kind of put you on the map?
So I've been studying Twitter for like 6 months or some point of this, right? Where I would every once in a while post a little video or something of me or just filming someone on TV, and I started seeing how the views work. And I was like, okay, I'm learning how this platform works, like what makes things go viral, right? Okay. And I was telling my cousin the whole time away, I was like, I'm starting to figure this out. And it was a video on Christmas Eve, where it was like a half day. And somebody put me in a trade and we got the short squeeze. I made hella money. I sold at the top and everything. And I went outside. It was still sunny outside because it was midday because the market closed. And I gave my boy like a shout out. And everyone had a bigger account than me on Twitter. And like all the big accounts was all like, give me a shout out. They was happy that I was just showing them love because I was part of the community. Right. And I was like, man, you know what I'm saying? I got to do a song. They don't really know my music because they just know me from trading. So I'm like, I'm going to do a song for everybody. And then I was like, but I've been getting a lot of game from CNBC too. So I got to give them a shout out too. And then I was like, they're going to rock with me. I bet you.
So you mentioned them.
They're in the second half of the song. First, my Twitter homies. In the second half of the song, I mentioned Melissa Lee and everybody.
That was brilliant. Brilliant.
So yeah, I'm playing the whole thing. I'm not going to.
That's brilliant.
But I mean, I didn't know it was going to go viral that fast though, because it was like rush, like I need a music video and all this kind of stuff. And my friends came through for me. So then we filmed it. It was 2 years ago from right now because it was the Friday before the Super Bowl that I released it, and then on Monday morning after the Super Bowl, I wake up and Jim Cramer and David Faber are talking about me on CNBC. It comes right back on from the commercial break, and it was just like popping that day.
So before I got that video pulled up as well.
You got that clip, yeah.
I want to actually show that real quick with Jim Cramer. It says
David Faber, yeah.
David
it's
Faber
like
and Carol.
6:40 in the morning.
Okay.
Show that one. It was funny because they didn't say nothing. They just came right back from. So David Faber had tweeted about it on the weekend, but he didn't say nothing about it when the show came back on. It was just straight from commercial break. Okay. And I'm just at home, I'm in bed. I was like, "What the heck?" I knew they might know. I didn't know it was going to be shown like that quick. That I didn't know.
Wow. Okay, let's check out the clip, guys.
Play
this is
my
man
time.
Cassius Cuvee on CNBC.
The first time, first time I was on CNBC. I wasn't on there. My video was on there this time.
SPAC game help me eat good these days. Man, it's crazy. If you win the SPAC game, you know what I'm talking about. We sick of IPOs day one locking us out. My man Randy first told me DraftKings would go public. It's merging with a SPAC and the market go love it. I'm like, a SPAC? What the hell's that? You get it on the ground floor. It paid big, so I searched and then I found more. Twitter put me up on game.
Well, there's more evidence of SPAC phenomenon. Yeah, it is spreading. A new music video called SPAC Dream. The rapper there is Cassius Cuvee. And I enjoyed listening to it, of course, Jim. You may have as well. He knows his stuff. And there's a lot of name checks. I think that's the right term, Carl. I'll go to you out there for our colleagues at Fast Money and a lot of other people as well, all in that so-called SPAC game. Very much so.
I was going to say, Jim, is it indicative, is it toppy or the beginning of something new?
Well, it wasn't in the halftime show. So, I don't know.
Give him time.
Oh, you got another full year. But
yeah,
if it wasn't a halftime show, the weekend pretty good. I was
he ends on one of my favorite lines, of course,
What's
one
that?
I've used a lot here, and he mentions you as well. Take a listen.
Picking Tesla over other EVs is no surprise, but I can tell Jimmy Chill likes polarizing. It amazes you how many EVs are in favor. Much respect to Mr. Musk, Elon the trailblazer. Maybe my investments will make half of you green. Like David Faber say, I got a SPAC and a dream and a mouth.
There it is. Everybody's got a SPAC and a dream.
I'd like to hear his name on that one.
Every day we see evidence of that, don't we, Jim?
Oh, but you see these people who are announcing now. You remember what you're doing. Let's say you're a bank loan officer, and the guy comes in, and he's a fantastic name, and says, look, I want $500 million. I mean, there would be, so let's see your balance sheet, No. What's your idea, David? Do you have a dream? If you get a dream, you get the $500 million, right? Mm-hmm. Jimmy Chill give you a $500 million.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I love it, man. That's awesome. So once that happened, I got you back on now. Once that happened, did that kind of lead into everybody wanting you on? You got BitBoy. How did that relationship happen?
Oh, well, but back then I wasn't really into crypto like that. But everybody was like, you got to make an NFT, right? This is February, right?
Wow.
So I was like, I'm like, what the hell is an NFT? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And, it's funny because my brother, Money B, was the first person to really break it down for me. Money B from Digital Underground, right? They found Tupac and they got millions of records sold.
Right.
And he was the one who told me about it. Because after I contacted him, I already knew him from before, but after the SPAC dream happened, and I was like, tell me about it. And he was like, a legacy artist, sometimes you'll attach a physical item with the, he had autographed Tupac posters and stuff that you could attach a physical item with your NFT. And I remember I was just waiting. There was a guy who was going to have an NFT class, and I was just waiting to go to it. And I finally came in like April, and that's when somebody finally, I didn't know nobody. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Yeah, I could have looked it up on YouTube and stuff, but you know how it is. First, you kind of turn to members of your own community.
Right.
I didn't know nobody who knew about this stuff. So when this guy taught the class, he had to teach us what blockchain was. Obviously, to know what an NFT was, you had to know what blockchain was and what Bitcoin was. And that's when it was like you had me at hello. It all came together. Like the mainstream media didn't teach you that. I didn't have any friends teach me that. And I kind of made it a mission kind of ever since then. Like, I want to spread the word. I don't want nobody to be like, oh, I didn't know about this investment idea or possibilities. No, Cassius Cuvee told you now. You know what I'm saying? So everybody out here I talk to in Oakland, in the town, the Bay Area, whether it be a rap community or just friends, I let them all know. And I went hard on it. I went to the Bitcoin conference in Miami, and that's what set it off. That's where I met everybody else.
Oh, I see.
That led to everybody else. So now I always go to in real life events. So you'll see my music video from last year called IRL in real life. Right. It's just me filming everybody, all the influencers and people I met at NFT LA, Bitcoin Miami, and Decentralized Social Anniversary Meetup. And like ever since then, I've been going to all the conferences.
Right.
But I also have my show, Poppin' Crypto.
Right.
So on Poppin' Crypto with Cassius Cuvee. So for those who don't know, I interview founders and CEOs of Web3 projects, but I have a custom rap song that I write for each project.
Oh,
and
nice.
I perform it live. And I have my DJ and everything, cuts the record, the name of their thing goes on the green screen. And I have like a custom, meticulously written rap about their project. So we like that with the space.
That is brilliant. That is brilliant. And it's funny because you and I were just talking about that before we got on, about going to these live events and why, these actual events and why it's important. And it's funny because that's something I was just telling my wife, like after COVID, I was like, look, I want to start being, involved and getting in there, engaging and meeting and connecting with my peers, because that's what really allows you to grow. And so we were talking about that just before that. I know there's an event coming up. Now, one of the things that we talked about, and I definitely look forward to hanging out with you and maybe going to some of these events with you as well.
And they'll love you too, man. Trust me, when you go, you're going to be welcome with open arms, I'm sure.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's funny because a couple months back, they had that big deal in Dubai. And it was funny, I was in San Francisco, my wife and I was wearing, a lot of times I wear crypto stuff like, Crypto Millionaire or whatever the case may be, crypto hoodies. Everywhere I go, I always got crypto stuff on. And this guy stopped me and he was like, hey man, you're in a crypto. I said, yeah. He said, you did very well. I said, I did pretty good. And I showed him one of my wallets. He said, oh my God. He goes, you've been doing very good. And he goes, next thing you know, he reaches out to me And he come to find out this guy's a multi-millionaire. He has a house that looked like something that probably belongs to Floyd Mayweather or LeBron James. And he invited me and my wife, everything fully paid, to go to Dubai at that conference. The crazy thing about it is that I didn't realize that my passport was expired. I was like, God dang it, oh my God. So it was just, he's like, oh man, I get you on next. But he was saying the same thing. He goes, I want to introduce you to all the who's who. They would love you. And I got a VIP invitation, everything paid for, and I did make it. So that was kind of like something like, doggone it, don't want that to happen again. But anyways, you've got some incredible things happening right now. You're actually getting ready to do something with BitBoy's book or something like that.
I gotta hope, man. I got a lot of stuff in the fire. So first of all, this year I'm popping crypto. Last year I did, it was like a green screen, mostly interviews like via satellite, right, and performance live for the guests. This year I'm trying to go do everything in person. I mean, I still went to all the events and stuff last year, but I hit the ground running this year. 2023 hit CES in Las Vegas. It's the first week of January every year. It's basically all tech, right? So it's not just blockchain. This is like, all kinds of stuff. Gotcha. So Vuzix, they make the AR glasses used by like Amazon workers, the military, doctors and stuff. Nice. You can like see text messages and all kind of stuff. I had the CEO on my show, so they have a big booth there. So I did a music video for them there. And then Silo Cloud, which is made by Nordavani and Dr. Lael Alexander. They are an own operating system that you have all your data controlled in the cloud. He was launching that, like debuting that at CES. Nice. So I got a music video for that. I wish you could show a clip of that music video. It's pretty tight, either one of those. So popping crypto now, instead of a live performance, I'm trying to do music videos live at the conferences. So that way when I go there, I'll film it there. You feel me? Like when you see it, that you're going to be like, okay, step the game up for the show Popping Crypto in 2023. Right. And then we do the in-person interviews there. So it doesn't have to be like this. Gotcha. And so that's what I've been trying to do more. That's this year we're gonna hit. I mean, we're still in early February, so
now I've got you here. I got your YouTube pulled up. And
my last two episodes. One is Vuzix and one will say Silo.
Okay,
Silo Club. Or it'll say
it looks like you were at like a red carpet event or something like that.
I was just at a couple Grammy parties. Yeah, a lot of stuff. Okay. So I just came back from LA. I was at a couple of Grammy parties down there. Those are like my shorts and stuff like that. But if you go on my YouTube channel, it's just my name, Cassius Cuvee.
Music video. Is that what you said from CES?
Yeah, you can play that one. Okay, you can play that one. It's short. It's not that long. Just, I always do an interview after, but that one's not that long. Neither one of them are that long.
We're going to check this one out right now. How you said Vuzix?
Vuzix.
Okay, Vuzix by my boy.
And they're just glasses. Yeah, they're publicly traded on the NASDAQ
Vuzix,
as well.
It's basically augmented reality for your glasses. So I want to have some sunglasses, basically a smartphone in them. Just like Soulja Boy said, he was the first person to have an iPhone that Steve Jobs gave to him. I want to get Paul to give me a pair of these new Vuzix when they come out for some sunglasses. And I can be the first rapper to have those. Yeah. I see the bigger picture, clearing the minutia, putting on my Vuzix and peering to the future. Every industry I see reality is augmented. In 5 years, they'll be wishing that they all did it. Brick phone to smartphone, a whole bunch of new tricks, desktop to laptop, then came the Vuzix. Even after millions, it still didn't change me, except for now I got a whole computer where my shades be. It's crazy, they got them underwater too, cause riding my own wave is what I gotta do. Splashes until the next day passes, waving at the women wearing x-ray glasses. Yep. It's a high-tech future. If you can't be Superman, then try Lex Luthor. Paul is a smart one. He got the hard part done. Even Kathy Wood put him on the ARC fund. Yeah, Paul supplying the ship. So when everybody's scared, I'll be buying the dip. See his VUZI on NASDAQ. When it backtrack to its all-time high, it'll pass that. Spitting rhymes.
Yeah, that's brilliant, brother. And it's dope. Like your bars, the beat. Yeah, I see what you're doing. It is actually brilliant. You're taking your art, you're taking your craft, and you're implementing that into crypto, and you're also allowing it to bridge and develop new partnerships, which then show a lot of favor, which drives traffic back to you. Man, is brilliant. I like it, and I definitely,
you got it.
I definitely look forward to being a part of it, as some of the stuff that we talked about. So you got me, man. I'm with you on that one. I'm with you.
I'm all about collaboration. I think I find that in the crypto community as well. Right. It's very inclusionary, right? That's right. You'd be surprised. I want to call this out to the fans and listeners of your show right now. A lot of folks don't make it out to all in real life big conferences and stuff, right. But don't be afraid to just go on Eventbrite or something. Or look up your local crypto meetups or blockchain meetups or whatever. The community is very welcoming. If you have any questions, I'm sure they'll sit there and talk to you about it. I come solo to shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. Just don't be afraid to show up. Just go out there. They'll. So then that led me then to BitBoy had his book tour. He's got a new book out called Catching Up to Crypto. Right. And his first stop happened to be in the Bay. He was in San Jose.
Oh, wow.
So I showed up. I was kind of a little bit late, and he's on. I'm like, oh, there go my boy. As I walk in,
Oh, that's tight.
So then he was in a big white room and a big bag. It looked like a music video setup.
Gotcha.
So I damn near made a music video right there for him. I'm filming all slow motion and stuff and everything like that. But we got some surprise stuff coming up for that. But we're going to keep that on the low. I'm going to see him at ETH Denver. So ETH Denver is what's coming up next on March 1st. Anybody out there?
Which we just talked about that. Yeah.
That's what you want to put in your tickets for right now.
Okay.
You're in the crypto community. It's going to be free.
Yeah.
They just want you to sign up for their program or whatever and then put on your wallet that's on your phone. And that's how you get your tickets. So ETH Denver, if you're there, holla at your boy.
Yeah, and that's what I was well, if I go, when we're done with this, I'm going to make sure, I think I sent you my cell phone number, so text me all your information. I'll lock you in. And I'm definitely looking forward because it's kind of like I was telling my wife, those are very important, especially for what we're doing here on YouTube and trying to build our community. Once you go out there and you got, I've had guys go out there and connect with BitBoy or connect with CZ or connect with these guys. And once you get in with these guys, they just show you all the love in the world because what it shows them is your commitment to the game, to the industry. And so when they see you out there, they have no problem with following you, supporting you, and all those type of things. So I'm really looking forward to doing that with you. And so I'm going to make sure that we try to get out there to Denver and start trying to take part. Now, you said you went to the Bay Area. You flew out there, or are you out in this area?
No, I'm in Oakland right now. So it just was a coincidence. His first stop was in the Bay Area. So I'm like, I'm going to set it off big. Your first stop. You know what I mean? Come through, bring some partners with me.
It's funny because when my wife and I started our journey in crypto, not journey, but kind of like enjoying life after, the success in crypto, we were in like Hawaii and then we went to Vegas and did all the stuff. Well, we ended up back in California. So right now I'm actually in wine country. I'm like 2 hours from you.
Oh, nice. Well, listen, if you're going to show a clip of anything else, you ain't got to show the whole thing. Show a clip of my music video in real life, IRL.
Okay.
I literally filmed the whole thing on my cell phone, and everything I'm saying in the song is the people I met. So you'll see the different people and just like the community and stuff.
Okay. So it's Cassius Cuvee IRL.
IRL, yep.
Okay, let's check it out right now.
In real life, that's the one that'll show some of the community. And if we do have time, you can show a clip of the Silo Cloud because that beat is hard.
Okay, let's do that. Let's do that right now.
Yeah.
Here we go. My boy Cassius Cuvee IRL. Here we go.
I stepped off the jet, go straight to rock a show for my people. Decentralized social, met the founder of DISA. Pop a bunch of bottles, party all night long. The next day, me and D. Marie recorded a song. I'm just a boy from the Bay, what more can I say? Went to NFTLA and stayed for more than a day. Met Austin and Aaron at the VIP, checking with the best crypto news show. You gotta respect them. Special shout out to Devin and Rich reppin' Superworld. We went to a party, met a real life Supergirl. Whenever I seen Kylie, she was always smiling. She be lighting up the praise booth without even trying. I done came a long ways from the days when I was struggling. A crab in the bucket, then mad when they was rugging them. But now I flip the script, take a trip and we could have a ball. And hit the strip with more drip than Niagara Falls. I met a chick so thick it's no refusing her. She told me that this Web3 life is seducing her. She want me to feel her confidence to the fullest. I'm like altcoin daily, baby, always bullish. Nah, if you get with me, then
it's brilliant how you take and you put hip hop and you mix it all with crypto, so it's very relevant. Man, I love it, man. It's awesome, brother. I love it.
Appreciate it. I'm gonna do. It's funny. Texted me a trip back down memory lane, looking how my hair's changed over the videos.
What was the other one you said? IRL. What was the other one?
Oh, the other one is it's with Dr. Leal Alexander, and he very important brother. It's I think it'll say how to. It's my second video back from Vue6 right before that one. Silo Cloud is the name of his product. And I think the title of the actual YouTube thing was like, how can Web3 help the internet or something like that.
Okay, let's see if I can find it. It's not Silo CEO.
You'll see me sitting there next to him on the SILO. That's how you spell it.
Yeah, SILO. I see it right here. And it's got you on the top and him on the bottom speaking.
Probably. Let's see what, let's
check it out.
We have is three of the important.
I got a delay on what I'm looking at over here, so I can't see.
Looking at with all these psychedelics, substance abuse, dosage control, time release. So we believe.
Oh no, that's not it. This one is a brother. So that was one of my older shows. So believe it or not, I interviewed a company called Silo Pharma, which makes psychedelics. That's a whole nother thing.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so this was
if you do it in order, just click on videos. You're gonna see him, Dr. Leal Alexander.
Okay, let me do that real quick. Let me go back here.
If you type his name, probably with my name, you'll probably find it.
Okay, so let's go back to your videos.
Videos, yeah, you'll see back if you click on videos. It'll be right before that Vue6 one.
Okay, where am I?
Your thumbnail will be me and him just sitting next to each other like in live.
Okay,
not like via satellite.
See if I can find it I'm just scrolling. Okay. Oh, I see right here. Okay. How make Web3 a better place, Doctor. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, click that one because I want folks to see this one.
Okay.
Rap ain't too long, but just you'll even see how he starts talking at the beginning.
I love it. Okay, let's do it. My man Crypto Tails in the house. Before we actually continue on, let's say what's up to the family. Crypto Tails in the house. Gmail Brown, what's up, my brother? Bullish Kenny G's in the house. Timeless Tribe, what's up, sis? Crypto Tropics, I see you. The Fire Masters in the house. I see all you guys. I appreciate you. Okay, I see you. What's up, my man? Yes, sir. Shane Sullivan, what's up? Crypto Tails, with the super chat. Oh, my boy. Let me throw some. I don't know if you can hear this or not. Let me put my boy Crypto Tails on real quick before I put your video. Let's see.
It's all
what
good.
you think about this one. This is my boy Crypto Tails. Stack it up. Just gave a super chat. Check this out. Let me know what you think. He's also into rap, hip hop, and everything crypto.
Oh, right on.
This is my boy Crypto Tails. Let's see what Cassius
Cuvee
thinks about this one. Here we go.
You know I got the delay over here, so you gotta give me a second.
Swifted out the world was not through tonight. Stack your ride, stack your ride.
Does it like it is. Got them switching gears in Ferrari with the 10s. On some bullet shit, stop crying, start buying, getting bags. I ain't lying. Money multiplying, call it rocket science. I'm so tired of this crypto control. You already know, banks ain't letting money go. Swimming in the dough, SEC gets exposed. Tomorrow's the day we gon' blow. I'll be better off when you selling at a loss, not caring what it costs. I'm buying when it drop, waiting for the flip flop to the tip top. While you watching TikToks on my new wristwatch, hit the Vegas crypto meter. Hello, nice to meet ya. Shower DAI like we do it all the time. Did a show with Lady E in the bag, man, the next night. A moon party, so you know we had to take flight. So many years and it's still no cheers. If fear selling, then I'm still all in. What do you do when your freedom is an illusion? How high will it go when the XRP get the mooning? It's amusing when you know that you ain't losing. Going back to go back, got them choosing. Which one? Bag it up. This one? Bag it up.
Pull up in a spacecraft and bags on us. Get into them bags with them stacks on us. In a different racks where they try to tax on us. Government some lies, but them bags blowing up. Spitting 16s, keep them bags stuffed up. Give you more game than your mainstream rap buzz. Told you get the bag, disconnect from the fuzz. Your favorite rapper clone and he can't beat trust. Move to a different code so they can't tax us. Golden passports, rocket ships like Buzz. We light years ahead of the herd, like they don't want you to get rich, but die trying. But I slid you the crypto list, so start buying. And I'll see you at the tip top when we start flying. Upgrade the shit, push a button, autopilot. Party all night, so we just keep flying.
So many years and it's still no cheers. If fear selling, then I'm still all in. What do you do when your freedom is an illusion? How high will it go when the XRP get the mooning? It's amusing when you know that you ain't losing. Going back to go back, got them choosing. Which one? Bag it up. Here come the monkey.
Let me get some. We looking for that Astro flip. Guacamole, I want the whole damn dip. I got my spacesuit on. Yeah.
Hey, shout out my man XRP Bags. I got a song with him too. Yeah, I met him. So, were you at Apex? I can't remember now. Were you at Apex? Oh, that's right, because you don't go to much of the conferences. So Apex was just not that long ago either in Las Vegas. It's the Ripple conference.
Okay, yeah, those boys are hot,
that's
man.
why I was hanging out with XRP Bags down there because I seen the club. I was like, that looked like the Sologenic party I was at.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start doing a lot of things with those guys, with yourself. But yeah, man, my boy Bags and Tails and Blockchain Monkeys, boy, I played that almost every single show. So let's go into let's check out the one you were talking about with this gentleman here. Let's go back here.
Yeah, with Dr. Lael Alexander.
Okay, let's do it. Here we go, guys.
Popping crypto. Special guest, and less than the best. Lael Alexander, Silo. Let's go.
Every once in a blue, the game changes and take you to different places. In the cloud operations, a system with different phases. Innovations will amaze us and save us. I flew to Vegas in the digital desert, but Silo was the oasis. And it's cliche to say this, but maybe we in the matrix, cause he covered all the bases from payments to regulations. I know Windows gonna hate this, I'm waiting to see they faces. The reveal at CES, he the best, and it's outrageous. Mac OS can't hang with this, but I can do my thing with this. Voice activated about 150 languages. He can talk about it, but he'd rather show you. Man, this do everything. What the hell it don't? Got domains, blockchains, metaverse, in the cloud. Build a site in 60 seconds, plug and play it from the ground. This hard? Where to? He's coming for the crown. I'm talking Leo Alexander. Why? He don't play around. Algorithms automatically are automated with it. SEO, we gonna get it from the Google Analytics. NFT your ID. Later on, I'll show you how. I'm Cassius Cuvee. That's all I gotta say for now. Yeah. Silo Cloud. Silo Cloud. 2023. Silo Cloud. Popping crypto. Silo Cloud.
Yeah, that goes hard. Yeah,
Right on, appreciate it.
My boy that I just played, Crypto Tales, he's up there in like the Orange County area. So yeah, we definitely got a collab, man. We definitely got a collab. Let me put this up. I think here, let me lift this up a little bit here.
So you said you're in Cuvee country. Where are you at?
Yeah, I'm over here in Sonoma County. I'm up here.
You're right here. Yeah.
Right down the way, man. Let me move.
Yeah, we'll go sips. Let's go pop some bottles. Sip some Cuvee.
We definitely got to connect for real. Let me. Okay, there we go. Now I got it right. I was like, man, I'm hiding my stuff. So so you go from, music, crypto. You're hitting up all these events. I mean, I see what you're doing, man. You got a brilliant campaign. I see it. My boy Tell says fire. That's right, fire.
Right, man. His video was tight too. That's what I was gonna say. He put it all together.
It's funny because me and my wife, I've always been like the Berry Gordy mindset. Like I just want to find the talent. We had a lot of stuff going on, and music, as you know, music can be beautiful. When you start dealing with artists that are just big-headed, it can be very challenging. And so, I told my boy, because we had a couple runs in it. We had a really big studio. Then, we went on tour with our artists. We did all that stuff, had a lot of connections with various people. And then when I started messing with Tails and Bags and those guys, I said, you know what? Y'all might bring me back out of retirement, but more so for what I think rap and what you and Tails are doing and how that can, because one of the things that I always knew back when we had our studio, we used to do like voiceovers and commercials for like BMW and stuff like that. They would use our studio along with putting out a lot of different types of music genre. And one of the things that I was always interested in is with hip hop and crypto, as far as like getting, what's the word I'm looking for? I just see it being something where a lot of people are going to want to pick it up, whether you got a crypto, you do a certain rap for a certain company, they're going to want to pick it up, like jingles, right? Like jingles, like you could do a Starbucks jingle, whatever. I really think that's going to be the next big thing in crypto. And I don't think everyone's really got it. I think you and Tails and those guys.
Yeah, I've been doing it all 2022. Yeah. That's what I've been doing.
That's what I'm saying. You've heard people flirt with it. You've seen Nas and JC and some of their songs, you sometimes you hear people say, "Whoa, did he just say? Whoa, just not, whoa, did he just call himself the dawn of crypto or blockchain?" So,
and they got the chains with the ledgers on it and stuff. I got Bitcoin. I got Bitcoin on my chain, but they got the ledgers and shit hanging. I like that shit. It's funny.
Yeah, they flirt with it, but I just really think that's going to be the next big thing. I think you're going to see people just like you hear it on different, at NBA games. I think you're going to start seeing it be.
But we really I'm really giving game in my song, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, my songs ain't just a bunch of hot button words. So when I went to Money 2020 in Las Vegas, the song is called I Can Lead You to the Money. Right. But it's like specifically talking about buying the dip in the appropriate way and stuff. So, can I spit some bars from that real quick?
Oh, yeah, go ahead, man.
I Can Lead You to the Money. I went to Money 2020. The song's called I Can Lead You to the Money. But just a couple lines. It goes, this ain't investment advice. You can question my suggestion. Now, professional professor taking profits, my profession, but you still can learn a lesson from the session. No question, DCA, because it's hard to time the bottom with perfection. And so
that's money.
I go into talking about these type of events because, especially Money 2020, it's like a fintech banking event, right? Gotcha. Real stuff, shirt, conservative. Not even a lot of crypto people there, right? And certainly nobody there with braids looking like mine. You feel me?
Right.
And so, I'm trying to get this game, this information, and bring it back to our people who don't have $4,000 a ticket to go to this event. I got myself in on a press pass doing what I had to do to get myself in there and really find out, in this case, what the banks are doing with blockchain technology, if it's real, or the development, I'm using it. And I'm saying about 70% said, yeah, one way or another is coming, or they already do it. There were some crypto companies there. XRP had a big booth there.
Right.
But it's like, it's a Citibank and stuff. Like, this is real big banks and fintech companies. And also, the other thing is this. Everything we do ain't just about money. Financial literacy is very important, especially for our folks who've historically been left behind due to lack of education. They don't teach this stuff in school.
That's right.
And when you talk about inflation at 5, 6, 7%, people don't realize, some do, but a lot don't know exactly how to take advantage of the fact that or I should say, it's almost like defend yourself against inflation, right?
That's right.
Like if you don't know how to invest and earn 5% a year, you lose in 5% a year.
That's right.
That's just to break even.
That's right.
So it's very important for folks who's not just, I want to get rich and be a rich banker or whatever. It's like, no, like it's even more important to the folks who are trying to make ends meet and living paycheck to paycheck to know how you're being affected by inflation, how you should be investing any way you can to grow over time. So that's why I'm doing all this just in general. Right. You know what I mean? It's a lot of work and effort and money even to create a lot of content and give out the game that I've been trying to give out as much as I can almost every day.
Right.
But like, it's worth it because I think everybody should have an opportunity to participate in our system because it's not fair. We all know it ain't fair.
No, and, you know, what you're saying is on point, and I just love your mindset. And that's why I'm trying to tell people about the people that we're having on. You know, a lot of times you look at people like yourself, and yeah, you come from a certain, you know, background, as do I. And, you know, it's funny because people seem like they're amazed. Oh, you did this and you did that. Oh, you were in Success Magazine. Oh, and it's like, you know, we're just guys that just want to make it, right? And one of the things that I always tell people, a lot of times, you know, with me, it was, you know, basketball, or it was, you know, becoming a speaker, or it was, being on some of the biggest stages. I mean, I've done a lot of things, but one of the things I tell people about crypto, let me bring this back down again, is that it's one of the fairest forms of capitalism, meaning that this is our time to shine, where the average person can do great things. And the funny thing, Cassius, and I'm sure I want you to talk on this, it seems like a lot of people still are messing around with this like it's just some shiny thing, like it's just some fad, and they don't realize this is game changing. This is life changing. This can change your children's future. And I don't think enough people are taking this as serious as they should. They're trying to earn a couple dollars. Oh, let me make a few dollars, 10,000 here, 100,000. This is life changing money. So you know what type of challenges have you had? And I know it's something that we still deal with to this day. You know, because you got people who play the game, which is us, people who watch the game. Right, that they always, you know, it can go either way. Oh, it's, you know, the good or bad. Oh, it may not work or whatever. That, you know, and then people who don't even know there's a game being played. And so the challenge sometimes is that a lot of times I think we want more for people than they want for themselves. So what type of challenges have you seen with family and friends, or has everyone been perfectly open? What type of challenges have you seen with trying to help people understand what's going on and how important this is? Because we may never see this opportunity again in our lifetime, meaning that, you know, this is not going to be the same opportunity today as it will be for our, you know, meaning that our children and their children's children will be talking about what we're doing today.
I agree. And just to touch on that first, and then I'll go back to the challenge question, is like, I believe that right now, or the past, you know, couple of years, we're going through a renaissance period right now where art, tech, and finance are converging in a way that's never happened before in human history. Right. I do believe we're going to look back in time and say there's a renaissance period. It's a hell of a thing that artists, and when I say artists, I'm including you, content creators, are driving adoption to something that's going to be profoundly important in the future, because without like awareness, you can't have adoption, especially not for regular folks, right? Otherwise, it becomes another tech thing where like Silicon Valley, like if you're in a VC, you just got left out, right? And the whole point of decentralized finance is that you don't have a centralized source like a central bank squeezing everybody, asking for permission. That's why we call it permissionless. That's why we call it borderless. And that's because all of us can participate without getting permission. The code is what is trusted. The blockchain code is what's trusted. So I would say my biggest challenge is first, like trying to get people to understand what decentralization really means, right? Because you have to have some understanding of what we call TradFi, which is traditional finance, and how that works and how money works, to even understand how this antithesis of the normal way of the system works, right? So it's first just the base education that they don't, unless you didn't go to finance school or something, like you might not know it. And then I got to teach them what decentralized finances, and then what is blockchain technology, and why can we trust it, and why can this be, why are we not afraid of it getting hacked and all this other stuff. You know, I got a new song out right now called Verified on DSO. I just dropped that in January. Dropped a lot of stuff in January, but it goes F Instagram, man, I'm verified on DSO, which is decentralized social media, because you own your own data. When you upload there, you get a social token, so I can invest in you, or you can invest in me directly, and it's not like when you give everything to Instagram, they don't own it. And the point I'm trying to make is this: Web3 is hard, it's new, it's clunky at times, but it ain't like Web2's been working this whole entire time. That's right. It ain't like the banking system has been working perfectly this whole entire time.
That's right.
It ain't like Wells Fargo's been treating you right. So, Instagram has had years to get it right, and they still got people hacking you and getting in the DMs and trying to sell you and scam you. You know what I mean? So Web3
It ain't no bigger scam than Web 2.
That's right.
Web 2 scams you every day.
Right.
So you know, I mean, the fact that, and I'll say it, you showed the clip of me saying on CNBC, but like Web 1 is read only.
Right.
That's the beginning. Web 2 is read and write, like social media or this. We're contributing.
Right.
And then Web 3, what we always talk about Web 3 is read, write, and own.
That's right.
That means you get to have ownership.
That's right.
So you get to, usually it's in the form of an NFT, but you have ownership of what you've contributed, and then you get something back. And I honestly think it's going to weed out trolls. It's going to do a lot of things because it's conducive to speaking with your wallet and having value that you contribute. So if you're just contributing a bunch of noise and garbage, nobody's going to give you attention because you're not contributing anything.
Right.
They're not going to get anything out of that. So the people who put something in are who are going to get the most out.
Right.
And that is that message I just said, everything there is what I try to get across to folks who are new to the space.
Okay. Let me ask you this too. This is something I know that everyone's wondering, right? Because we get a lot of this in our Telegram group and also in some of the feeds. I want to go back a little bit, 2 or 3 months, if that's okay. And let's talk about your take. Now, I have a take on what I feel is going on right now. In this pump that we just had from 16,000 to 23, almost 24,000, there was over 1 billion. In the first 3 weeks, it was 750 million. In the last 3 to 4 days after that, 3 weeks, it was another $250 million money grab. $1 billion in liquidations, where exchanges got seriously paid on people betting down and liquidating a lot of people by the market taking money. And so I just feel like right now people are like, oh my gosh, we're at certain points. If you understand charting, which I'm sure you do, and that's why I started my journey is with charting, obviously market analysis, fundamental analysis, technical analysis, Fibonacci retracements, all those things. But even then, no matter how good you can, because what is TA? TA is basically human emotions, right? But at the end of the day, I feel that, we're in a position right now where I think people need to be very cautious. Everyone just kind of looked at FTX like it's a slap on the hand. And, we're going to the moon. And I don't think so. I think that, number one, you have to look at everything. And I'm sure you agree with this. You have to look at everything that's going on around the world. It's not just crypto. Everything that's going on around the world. Regulation that's pending right now. You've got, things going on in other countries with, I don't want to say the word that I think might have been one of the words that banned, but let's say war. Let's just look at that. You got real estate crisis. You got
conflict,
inflation. Yeah. You got all these different things. You got, and so, you combine all the things with Luna, with Celsius, with FTX and everything else, and people are just ready to move on, but you still got people facing prison times. You still got court battles, bankruptcies. You've got companies all over the world. That's
what you're trying to say, there's a lot of risk to the downside as well. Still.
Yeah, and also there's companies around the world, man. Just Disney laid off 7,000 people. Amazon, 30,000.
The economy in general.
So the point I'm talking that I want to get your take on is, where do you feel we're at? Where do you feel about everything that just happened over the last 6 months with FTX and Celsius and everything else? Where do you think we're heading in the short term versus the long term? Just not financial advice, but just your perspective. Because in my opinion, me personally, I think we're going to see some sideways, couple little pumps up and down, but we're still in a bearish trend right now. If you look at all the charting, we're still in a bearish pattern, and so certain numbers are in we get to certain numbers which then invalidate that. But where do you feel we're at? What do you think about everything that's happened? Where are we going in the short and long term? Just really quickly, you don't mind covering that?
Oh, absolutely. And you did the intro on the show where you talk about the markets, which is probably the reason I didn't go back. I had a lot of stuff to say when you said that.
Right.
So I said art, tech, and finance. We kind of covered the art, some of the tech, now the finance, right? This is the part where we talk about making money. So I am a person who believes in the macro environment is going to be the thing that controls the general narrative.
That's right.
And there's more than one thing you can look at in the macro environment. You mentioned inflation, you mentioned conflict. Also, just in the Bitcoin macro environment, as far as the cycles with the halving coming up, all that type of stuff comes into play. But I really think it's the Fed. So quantitative tightening, quantitative easing, for folks who don't know what that is, quantitative tightening is what we're happening now, which is the first time it's happened in since 2009. Right. And basically that's the Fed removing liquidity from the system. People don't talk about that as much. They mostly talk about the interest rates being raised. Right. So we just had, was it on Tuesday or Wednesday, I guess, Chairman Powell talk about last Wednesday about they raised it a quarter point, the interest rates.
Right.
And because it was expected, the markets took off. But now they're starting to pull back. Yes, I do believe this is a bear bounce. I do. Right. So a dead cat bounce is what we call it. And so I did not chase this rally. I admit I missed out on it. Not really tripping because as an investor, I'm more of a crypto investor. I do trade stocks. Right. So I watch. If I want to point this out too, I watch CNBC every single day and Bloomberg every single night. because I want to know what the mainstream has to say about crypto. So I'm still on YouTube channels, I'm still on Twitter and everything about crypto, but I keep my ear to the streets of what the mainstream folks say.
You have to. That's right.
Not because I necessarily agree with them. I want to know what they're talking about.
What they're thinking.
So, whether it's FUD or if it's real or not, because I remember when they didn't say nothing about crypto. I remember the first time they mentioned Algorand on TV. I was like, oh, shoot, I'm recording it on my phone,
Right.
So I definitely think that we're still in a downtrend. I think they're going to pull back. But I'll tell you what, though. It matters on timing. I don't go by price. I go by timing.
That's right.
And if they do a pause, the Fed's not going to pivot, by the way. This, pivot that. That is an internet conversation on TV that people say. Jerome Powell does not use the word pivot. He says, maybe we'll pause. So the pivot is a pipe dream. Until he actually says it, I don't believe it until he says it.
That's right.
That way. Okay? I don't believe in that speculation.
That's right.
But they are going to pause. At some point, they're going to stop raising and see what happens, and I think the markets will rally. I don't think it'll happen until after March.
Right.
You saw how fast it came up in January.
That's right.
Best believe it can drop that fast, too, okay? It always, the escalator up and the stairs up and the elevator down, right?
That's right.
So you guys, don't be fooled. If you got some profit, I traded. You mentioned Solana at $8. I bought Solana at $10 and sold it at $20.
Right. That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
I got my quick little.
And I think people forget that. We get in a point where hopium kicks in, and we don't realize that we went from 68 to almost 15 and some change. And it's like people forget that. You don't think we can go from 21 or 22 back down to 16 or 15. So we just gotta be careful, guys. And that's one of the things that I'm here. I'm one of those guys that I love my community. I'm a big people's person. That's why I was always I was an award winner. I was in magazine because I mastered relationship building. So I'm for the people. I'm for the people. You're for the people. And when I speak, it's not because I want to see, hey, if we go up, that means all my money that retraces.
Good, right? I'd love to be wrong in that direction.
Exactly. And if we go down, and this is one of the things I want to talk about too. Last year, everybody kept feeling like they missed the boat. Some people here, we have comments sometimes. People say, man, I bought the top. But to me, the greatest blessing is and it's not, just like COVID wasn't good, but it was one of the greatest financial moments in my life, right? It wasn't good. But look at the fact that Bitcoin dropped back down.
Crisis creates opportunity, right? I mean, it's just a fact,
That's right. Yeah. That's right. And that's
for me too. It changed my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's where we're at right now. Is people don't realize that the blessing may be still upon us. And that's
it is a blessing. I'll tell you what. Look, and I say that on my song, "I Can Lead You to the Money" too. Like everybody wanted for the low, but now they headed from the dough. This is free game, so don't ask for nothing from me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's right. Exactly.
So, I do believe it matters on what type of investor you want to be, right? If you're a trader, a short-term trader is like a day trader. You want to be a swing trader, that's like what we say, more than a day, but less than a year. So that's a pretty big range. Or a long-term investor. Now, depending on what crypto you have, I do want to call this out for your audience because you can stake it and earn interest. Right. But you don't want to do the Celsius crap. I lost money in Celsius. I won't be doing that again. You mentioned not your keys, not your cheese earlier. That's what we said, not your keys, not your crypto.
That's right.
So don't fall for that. But there are some blockchains where you can keep it safely in your wallet and stake. In Algorand, you commit your algos, and then they once a quarter. You just got to vote in the governance, and they drop it once a quarter to you. So there's ways of staking. So if you're like, look, long term, I think algo's going to the moon. I don't care if it's 25 cents or 15 cents. I'm buying. But this is where it comes into dollar cost averaging, and you got to know your own personal finances to know how long you don't mind having something sitting and not touching it.
And I think what you said is brilliant. I don't mean to cut you off, but what's brilliant is that's where we have to be smart, Cassius, is that when you're staking, don't go sending all your crypto somewhere. Like I stake DAG, right? That's one of the coins I stake, but I have control of it. That's what I like is when I've got control of my crypto and not someone else. And that's what's scary.
What wallet do you keep DAGing?
It's called Stargazer.
Okay.
Stargazer. So
I want to enter DAG. I have not entered it yet. I'm in like 100 cryptos, but that's one of the ones on my list.
Yeah, my sister Timeless Travel here. This one of my two admin mods here that's in the group. She actually got me into it, and so but DAG's a big deal. But we'll definitely talk some more about that. Before we actually, let me see if there's anything anybody here wants to say to you. We've got a lot of love for you in the group. We got Bullet.
I appreciate it.
My brother Shane Sullivan. We got Timeless Travel here. We got Crypto Tales says, I think Bullish Kenny G said, Tales, you need to collab with Cassius Cuvee. That's right. And my boy Duke. I got a lot of rappers and
I bet you do. Yeah.
And R&B guys have actually been on the show.
Nice.
And so I definitely want to collab. And I just think everything happens for a reason. We definitely got to make some things happen. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to having you, doing some things with you both in music and in crypto events and so forth and so on. So we're definitely going to keep it going. It looks.
I will
like,
say this. I just want to say about the financial side of it. If we get the December prices again, I will be buying. And the reason I say that, I'm not because I don't think it'll go lower.
Right.
But because I'm sure it's going to come back. You know what I mean? Like the way this run up happened so steep, because it looked like at the end of December, a lot of that was tax loss harvesting.
That's right.
So people don't know what that is. It's when you're already down. Everyone took a dump in 2022. Right. You sell, you get to do the write-off, and then they buy it all back as soon as January comes, right? So that's why I think part of that run up was so fast. I do think we come back down. Maybe we don't come that low. Maybe we do. If we do, a lot of people are like, oh, it's going to zero. It ain't going to zero.
Hell, you know no. I think my perspective.
So I'm going to be buying. I'll tell you that. That's all I want the audience to know. I will be buying. We see those December.
Yeah, and here's the thing too. I think when you look at the devastation of what FTX did, right? We had Celsius and Luna, but if you look at what FTX
FTX was a tough one. Yeah,
we didn't crash as bad as I thought we could have.
No, you're right. You're right about that.
That's shocking to me.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah, that's shocking to me. Which just kind of shows you the type of strength that Bitcoin has. Now, what could take us there? And again, I'm not. This is
it's a black swan. It would be a black swan. You mentioned the Binance or something that we just can't predict. What if Coinbase or something happened to them, right?
Man.
So that's why you always keep some cash on the sideline, right? You always keep some cash on the sideline. If you got what you got and you believe in it, you're staking it. And I don't care if Algorand goes down more. You know what I'm saying? I'm holding out for years. So basically, yes. It's the thing you don't see coming is what moves the market.
But you know what's so crazy, Cassius, is this I know Warren Buffett's not a big Bitcoin person, even though he invests in banks and institutions
to say the least.
Bitcoin. Yeah, but he buys banks.
Oh yeah, what he says is different than what they do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But he always talks about when the streets are bloody. That's when big money. That's when they make.
So he says, "Buy when there's blood in the streets."
Blood's in the streets. But it's so funny when you think about that. Most of the time over history, the problem is people, the everyday average person, gets so caught up with the emotions and without having a plan and strategy that they're buying and freaking out between the 16 and the 24. And then when things tank, they're so caught up because they held on and they go down with the Titanic that when it does become that opportunity, let's say Bitcoin got to 8,000, 7,000, 5,000, they don't even got the money to invest. Why? Because they're not thinking, like you just said, having money on the side. So I always tell people, don't just dollar cost average into crypto, dollar cost average into a stable coin position to get ready just in case.
Sure.
In case. Yeah.
Right. You're allocating every paycheck to be ready. Like it's not necessarily spend it as soon as you get it, but it's like you're saying, set some aside.
Right.
This is my investment money. Right. That's what, I don't care if it's $10 a paycheck. Whatever you got to do. Everyone got to start somewhere. Little by little, and then before you know, you'll have a bag. Right, that's true. I mean, listen, it depends on everyone's personal circumstances. So, that's why this is not financial advice.
Right.
But the point is, you got to have a way to be in the game, right? You got to have some kind of way to be in the game. You make a great point, though, about how when the FTX collapse happened, you could have thought things could have been worse, other than for specifically their token. It also happened at the end of a long string of things, though.
That's
right.
That's right.
So, sometimes it's even worse. So it says a lot about the community that if the only people left are a bunch of degens and we just moved up AGIX and some of these cards, because I'll tell you right now, I sold half my AGX bag at when it hit 50 cents. I was like, give me my money. But I still got my half a bag, my moon bag, but I was like, yeah, give me my money.
That's right.
Because I want some more cash for if we pull back down again.
Right.
Anything moves that fast.
Very smart.
You're like, come on, man, that's pretty fast.
Right.
But, maybe I'll be shooting myself in the foot if it never, I don't know.
Right.
Anyways, the point is it really is coming down to personally how you do your things. So that way, if there is another FTX or a Binance or some other black swan event that occurs, I for sure am going to be buying. I'm going to be little by, and I was buying in December, just for the record. I didn't miss it or anything. I was buying. I'm saying that's a level that I would buy again, because what if it's a double bottom, or what if, who cares if it drops down another 50% even? It's going to come back. Because if it's just us degens moving the price that much, this is not a brand new bull market with all this new money flowing in. And for sure going to come back as soon as Jay Powell, does a pause at the Fed.
And I think sometimes with events and things that happen in a negative sense, you can see a clear situation, like when a car gets hit. You can see the damage, or if you break your leg or something, you can see sometimes things happen, and like you say, it led up with so many bad things happening that it's almost like I hate to use the word cancer, but it's almost like one of those things that kind of plays out slowly, and you start like you said, you get on CNBC every day, you start looking around, and as everything is kind of pointing down, layoffs, this and that, and all these negative things, you almost have to be smart to realize, okay, everything can't be going down, and for me to think that we're in a bull run or something like that's going to happen. So that's what I tend to do. I tend to look at what's going on around the world, what's happening in crypto, out of crypto, to kind of give myself some type of strategy, like you said, and being prepared that if we go up, God bless us. And that would be incredible, especially right now with all the negativity. But if we go down, which is probably more likely, I'm ready. Because that moment that might come, Cassius, we may not ever see it again, brother. I mean,
no, we literally might not, because we've come down a long ways.
Yes.
But also, you just ask yourself, what is the catalyst for the upside? What's the catalyst for the downside?
That's right.
Well, one of the main catalysts of the upside is obviously if the Fed stops raising, crypto's trading with all the risk assets. So it's not a crypto problem. That's why I want to also call out. It wasn't a crypto didn't break is why it tanked.
No.
All the assets tanked, especially all the high risk. Look at PayPal. Look at all these stocks. All kinds of stuff tanked. We had a fervor because they spent 40% of the money in U.S. history all in a year and a half. So, of course, when the Fed starts draining liquidity out of the system, everything tanked that was high-risk asset, which is good because that means when the high-risk assets come back on, crypto is going to outperform on the way back up.
That's right.
But let's say, so that's one potential positive catalyst. The other is if we get ever some regulatory clarity, right? We don't have that yet. Right. So the big money can't flow in yet. Like they can't. If you're a bank with, just for even numbers, $100 billion, you can't risk 1% of it on crypto because if you break any rules, it puts the other 99 billion at risk, right? So they can't come into it, even if they want to. So they got to have some regulatory clarity before there's a mass. But when they do, look out, because this is a new technology. And the last thing I want to say about this too is that we're in a bear market, but we call it a builder's market.
That's right.
I go to these in real life events. Nobody's in despair.
Right, that's right.
Everybody's excited. Everybody's building. Everyone's happy. Wait till this new thing comes out and we're developing this and that. They don't give a damn about price.
That's right.
That's why I really want to differentiate between the art, tech, and finance.
Right.
Because the artists are going to be artists. We're going to be doing our thing no matter what. Then you got the tech people. They're building with their head down this whole entire time.
Right. That's right.
Finance are the only people who care about price.
Right.
So we need adoption in order to drive price because, for example, if you're in a proof of stake protocol, the way it creates value is by people using it.
That's right.
And then because you're part of the community, the network, and you are staking, you are supporting the system,
that's right.
You have earned the right to receive a dividend. It's basically a dividend for being a part of the community and holding it. And then the reason it has long-term value is because of scarcity. For example, Algorand has 10 billion coins. It's ever going to be printed.
Right.
Then you know that over time, time's on your side for being an Algorand supporter.
Absolutely. And that's what I was telling people, I was telling some of my guys earlier, it's like, it doesn't matter when you bought in. If you understand, which we do, and if you believe, which we do, and you really embrace this market as a student, right, of the game. Like, you have to master your craft in hip-hop. If you want to be good at this, you have to master your craft in crypto. If you understand and really believe that Bitcoin someday will be $500,000 or $1 million coin, why in the hell are you mad about buying in at 60-something thousand, or if you got 15
or 20,000 doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, right now we'll be laughing at this in 3 to 5 years from now.
I hope so, right? Yeah, right, exactly.
Right. So
remember when we didn't want to buy because Adam was at $12, then it went to $10.
Man, I mean, it's ridiculous. And you look back, just like I said, back in 2021, we thought the ship had left the dock when we had Polkadot at $50 and Link at you're just like, oh man, we'll never go back down. Look, they were just $3, $4 here just a couple months ago. So all I'm saying is the opportunity is still amongst us. I think the biggest blessing is yet to come. And one of the things I want to say too, I think this needed to happen, Cassius. I think this needed to happen, brother, because for too long, the reason that it fell apart, for Sam Bankman-Fried is that everyone had this hustle. And that's why people are scared about what's going on. Even Binance himself, CZ said at one point, we didn't even have our BNB backed fully by fiat. It's like everybody was playing the game of what they could do versus what probably is the right way because there was no regulator. There was nobody looking
centralized,
at everybody.
They're centralized entities.
That's right.
I mean, that's the whole thing. The DeFi project didn't collapse. It was the centralized entities, right? If we're for decentralization, Binance is going to always be suspect.
Well, it's
as far as I'm concerned.
Like you said, it's not crypto that's bad. It's the people that are in crypto that's running these big exchanges that saw opportunities like
a centralized exchange.
Yeah, like
that is crucial to know because you can't beat the code. Nobody can beat the code.
Right.
They're not part of the code. The centralized exchange is like a bank, except they don't have the same regulations as a bank. So that's a huge difference.
Well, it's like Sam Bankman-Fried. He's not stupid. And again, I don't mean to talk in this like I know everything, but here's the thing. the guy isn't stupid. He just saw an opportunity on how to manipulate the market and manipulate.
He's a manipulator.
That's all it is. And a lot of people are like that. I mean, when you see,
of course, it's finance.
This exchange is sending hundreds of millions to this exchange, so that when they do their audit, and then they send it to this, look, they're all this thing. I'm just saying, guys, be careful. I'm definitely excited to have my brother on. Be careful out there.
And this is why you want to do your research too. Like a lot of these tokens are things that pay you really high interest rates.
Right.
Ask yourself why. And sometimes it's a good reason. And then depending on what high is. For example, though, like Cosmos pays a really high rate, but the reason is it's not because there's some scam or whatever. It's because that literally offsets their inflation. So you got to know that, because you got to know what you're getting into. So why are you earning? And that's okay. You're supporting the network. You've earned that. You've earned that reward. Right. But you got to know what it's there for. So you got to look at the tokenomics, because every blockchain is going to be different on that.
That's right. Well, guys, look, I'm super excited. I see a lot of people making comments. We're gonna get in. We're you know what? This is one of those shows. I always try to keep things within an hour or less. We're about an hour and 20 going. You know what? That's okay, because we got a special guest. We got some incredible, and this guy is brilliant. Brilliant. So my hat's off to you, man. You know your stuff. I'm super excited to have you on. I'm super excited because one of the things with me is always, I've always been in a people building business. And anytime I meet someone like you, it just excites me, because I know that that's just going to further my connection and growth in this space. So I'm really, really excited. Looking forward to doing a lot of great things with you. We're going to be doing some giveaways. If you like, you can hang around if you want.
I love giveaways.
Let's do some giveaway, guys. So we're going to pull up right now. You guys are going to see right now the giveaway wheel. Let's do it. We got the giveaway wheel. We have to look and see who is the winner. Who is the winner from the? So we do Cassius here. Cassius. Let me see here. Let me put this up real quick. What we do here, my friend, is we go Monday through Friday to Friday. We do a name a day drawing, and then at the end of the week we draw for free crypto. When we first started the channel, we were doing crypto giveaways every day, right? And that got kind of expensive, but we did that every day. And we were doing a lot of giveaways of charity in Nigeria, and me and my wife were going out doing things for different people. So now we got it.
I got my laptop, so I'm watching the show.
Here we go, guys. Let's do it. So here we go, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and spin the wheel first for the weekly winner, and then because we were down for a couple weeks with the little YouTube mix-up, we're gonna do a couple more drawings because my man Cassius Cuvee is in the house. That's right. So here we go, guys. Let's play. Let me get this out of here real quick. Let's get some music on. As a matter of fact,
give this video a like. Make sure you like his video.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Let's pull up one of Cassius' songs here. Let's see which one I'm gonna go to here. Because he's on. Normally we do my boy Crypto.
But I can lead you to the money. The music video. I can lead you to the money.
Let me see if I can find it here. And
what I can lead you to the money. It's one with the Vegas lights.
Vegas. Let me see if I can find it real quick. The Vegas light. Oh, okay. Here we go. I can lead you to. Okay, look. Here we go, guys. So we're gonna go and do the drawings with my boy Cassius Cuvee. Let's do it. Oh no. Okay, let's see. That one. Now is that one? Is any of the songs that I played so far? Like remixes?
That one is. Don't play it if you don't want to worry about
Yeah, because
don't play that one. All the rest are original.
Yeah, okay,
all the rest.
Because originals are good.
That's the only one that was a cover.
As soon as
that's
I
the
heard
only one.
I was like, they gonna flag.
Except for all the rest are mine. I don't know if they're gonna think that you playing my music and that's a clash.
Yours is good because I'm good with anything that I play for Tail. So what else can I play while we're doing the drawing real quick?
You could play I Know. You could play almost all my songs are original. I Know the one right to the right of it right there.
Which one? Let's see.
I Know in the green.
I Know in the green. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
It's on the right. Oh, it was on the. I got the delay on this one.
Right here. Okay, I see it. Boom. I Know. Here we go, guys. Let's do it.
Sometimes I get this feeling and it's so crazy.
All right. Let's find the winner. Let's find the winner. Here we go, guys. JC's in the house. What's up, JC? Time to travel.
I'm trying not to spill it.
Right, Fire Master.
And I know that trees don't grow to the sky. But I know the future will make if we don't even try. We planted the seeds and watching them grow. I had to believe, but now that I know, invest in the digital future in ways that'll help out the planet. We want it, we need it, like that. As a matter of fact, we demand it. ABTC, that's who I stand with. Fancy and green, since the moment it landed. And I know some people gon' call it a trend. But I know as long as they printin', it ain't gonna end. I'm doing my thing.
Congratulations, Andrew T, the weekly winner. Andrew T, congratulations, my brother.
Yes.
All right, my man. We gotta, let me see here. This is for my man, Andrew T. This is for my man, Andrew T. Congratulations, my brother. Let's go ahead and do the, weekly. Actually, we're going to do 2 more drawings tonight. So Andrew T. just won himself 50 XRP. 50 XRP.
Oh, nice. That might be worth 50 million one day.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. 50 XRP. So let's do 225 XRP in the name of my brother, Cassius Clay. We're going to do 2 more. Cassius Cuvee, I'm sorry.
Cassius Cuvee. That's all right, Cassius Clay, my favorite boxer.
Cassius Cuvee. Let's do it. Okay, here we go, guys. So if you guys don't mind, let's put in there Crypto for Life, C4L. Let's do it. Oh, you know what? The song is so, I'm not even worried about monetize. This song is so dope, we're going to play it anyway. I Can Lead You to the Money. Let's do it, guys. 2 more drawings. C4L, let's do it. Woo! You hear that beat? Here it comes.
Cash.
Here we go.
I can lead you to the money.
Woo!
Filling up the bags.
Yeah. Here we go.
I can help you get the money. Filling up your bags.
Let's do it. Big Bro 10, here we go. Who's gonna win?
Same old trader from the town. And they know I'ma break it down. The same old trader with the SPACs. When the bears swing on you, then you better swing back. The world ain't ending, I ain't never been scared. But I ain't pretending I ain't have to get prepared. So when all the markets turn to bear, I ain't even really care about a dip and be a multi-millionaire. Wait about a year and it won't be nothing funny. See my vision clear here at Money 2020. Everybody wanted for the low, but now they headed for the dope. It's free game, so don't ask for nothing from me. You don't wanna see some slowly over time, like the girls who want a threesome, but only with a dime. Scared to make a move until you see the perfect sign, but if you down to put in work, you should be coming with the grind. See me out in Vegas, LA, Miami.
Congrats.
If you really understand me, you'll be richer than your granny and then every generation in your family. I can lead you to the money, filling up the bags. I can help you get the money, filling up your bags.
And the main winner of Andrew T. So
the same old trader from the town. And they know I'ma break it down. The same old trader with the SPACs. When the bears swing on you, then you better swing back. Everything is down, but they can't just shake us. I came from the town, now I hang with rich bankers. Plus I get the game from everything. BitBoy to Fast Money, Melissa Lee, Guy Adami trading spaces. Yes, I believe I'm with the best, and I even was a guest with Caleb Silver, Investopedia Express. I think crypto's gonna pop, I know it's lower from the drop. I ain't saying it's the bottom, but it's closer than the top. This ain't financial advice, you can question my suggestion. I'm professional professor, taking profits my profession, but you still can learn a lesson from this session. No question, DCA, cause it's hard to time the bottom with perfection. It's a blessing, no guessing or stressing. When the Fed's done raising, it'll be guns blazing. I can drop a bullish song in no recession. So yeah, I'll be buying when the market ain't the healthiest. Keep it in your wallet if you wanna be the wealthiest. Cause if not your keys, not your crypto, when they still.
Guys, let me say thank you to my brother from another mother for being here today. Let me put it back on the main screen. My brother, Cassius Cuvee.
I appreciate you for having me on, man.
Man, you are, boy, when I put that sticker up that says Savage, boy, woo! That brother is crypto, hip hop, and very knowledgeable about this space. And I know everybody here appreciate it, man. We've got a lot of shout out, a lot of love for you, man, here in the group. Definitely thank you for being on, man. Definitely look forward to having you back on, and I'm looking forward to collaborating not just with the music game, but with crypto, and also going to these different events with you. You're definitely someone I want to hang out with and get to know more and do some great things.
We'll have a blast. Trust me on that.
Absolutely, man. So I definitely appreciate you, man. Anything you want to go out with before you take off?
Yeah, I mean, obviously you can follow me on the social media Web2 platforms, but follow me on DeSo, which is decentralized social media. It's called DeSo Protocol, DESO. There's a ticker and a coin, but Cassius Cuvee coin can be purchased on there. So you guys can actually go on there and support me that way. Either buy my coin, people NFTs, you get a coin as soon as you sign up.
Nice.
So check out diamondapp.com. I know it says app. The way it works is a layer 1 blockchain that's accessed by multiple nodes. So there's like an Instagram version for it, a YouTube version for it, a Twitter version for it. And they all access the same layer 1 blockchain. I'm verified on there, so there's only one of me with a blue check. And then that way, Your blue check goes across all the nodes. The same with your social token and all your followers.
Nice.
So it's definitely something that I think everyone should want to get on if you're really about Web3.
Well, do me a huge favor, man. It's a pleasure having you on, man. I definitely look forward to hanging out with you. We're going to go ahead and end the Zoom, but if you could do me a favor, go into the live stream. I know you got it right there on your
Yep.
left, and put in all your social media so everybody can see it right here in the comments and everything they need to do to reach out to you. My man, Cassius Cuvee, the one and only. Appreciate you, my man. We'll talk to you here real soon.
Appreciate you too. Thanks, brother.
Make sure you send me a text as well, brother.
I got you.
All right, my brother. Talk to you later.
I sent you one before. We good.
Okay, bro. All right, we'll talk to you in a bit. All right, my man. Peace. Guys, that's my man, Cassius Cuvee. And I'll tell you guys what, that brother has some crazy knowledge in the game. I'll tell you what, I don't know if I've ever had a guest on that's been that knowledgeable in the hip-hop community. The guy just knows the stuff, guys. And so I was very impressed with him as I saw him, like I said, on BitBoy, a lot of these events, collaborating. And now I understand he's got an incredible strategy, guys, an incredible strategy. So I'm looking forward to doing a lot of stuff with him, and also, doing some collaborations with my boy Crypto Tales, Duquesne. I'm telling you guys, I'm a big music guy, so when I say I'm looking forward to it. So a lot of thank yous, guys. He's going to be posting some stuff in here. Bullish Big D, I appreciate the content, my man, with you and JC. My beautiful queen, Jeanette, said, great show. I appreciate you, sweetheart. Can't wait to see my wife when I get out of here. Cassius Cuvee is in the house. Guys, just so you know, he's also a part of our family. I believe he's not only subscribed to the channel, but we're going to get him in our Telegram group as well. So Cassius Cuvee, make sure you go over to our Crypto for Life Telegram group. We're going to have him on all the platforms so you guys can have access to that, brother. Follow him and enjoy. Shouts out to my man Joshua Dadbod, to my man, who was it? Was it Bullish Big D? Who else won? It was Josh, and it was, I can't remember who. I think it was Bullish Big D. Or was it? Yeah, Bullish Big D and Andrew T. So congratulations to all the winners, guys. It says laugh my. What did Josh say? Sorry to hear that. Timeless. Heal up. Pun intended. That's funny. That's what I've been saying. Doing, Jeanette. Feeling like a clumsy. My sis Timeless out there with her family out in Mexico. Let's see here, guys. So we got a lot of great things. Tails, thanks for the super chat, my brother. I think I met him. Yeah, you were saying you think so. You must have met him at the Vegas event, okay? Because I know you guys were out there turning it up. Tails, you guys might have you might have ran into him and don't remember because I know y'all was out there turned up. Tails like, what's up, Cassius? Didn't even remember. What's up, boy? And you guys out there doing it big. So I can't wait to go to. Me and my wife are looking forward to going to a lot of these events. And one of the things that me and Cassius talked about before we got online here was connecting, going to events, whatever it takes. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really excited because that's what it takes to expand and grow our family. Obviously you guys can see with the viewers right now, we got to get ourselves back on track again, with a lot of the stuff that happened. People thought the channel was down, but we're back. Firemaster, my little brother. What's up, man? That's my brother, my little man. What's up, buddy? Don't forget, I think I owe Firemaster like $25 or something, right? I think Josh, don't let me forget that. Matter of fact, I cash app it to you so you can give it to him for me. I appreciate it. So let's see, Cassius Cuvee here. You can see right here it says at Cassius Cuvee. We got Timeless Travel, Shane Sullivan. Bullish Big D says great conversion. Shane Sullivan says great show with the fire on it. The track was fire. Hey man, you guys can do some big things together, Tails. So guys, by the way, tomorrow is Sunday, Fun Day. What is tomorrow? Sunday Fun Day. Where we just go out there and have a lot of fun. You can see my boy right here, Cassius Cuvee, just put his website in there where you guys can go out there and get more information. Thanks to everyone, man. We appreciate you. Make sure you connect with us, man. We're going to have you in our Telegram group and everything else. You can see it right there, guys. That's our Telegram group. We want to have Cassius Cuvee. We got a lot of celebrities in there. We got a lot of professional athletes, NFL players, NBA players, a bunch of different people in our Crypto for Life Telegram group. And Cassius Cuvee is going to be one of our newest members. We appreciate you, my brother. Joshua Dabos, appreciate all your help and support. JC, thank you for all the amazing content along with Bullish Big D and Timeless Travel. I know you got a lot of family out there in Mexico and you're still on. So with all that being said, guys, tomorrow is Sunday Fun Day. We'll see you guys at noon. We'll appreciate each and every one of you guys. And I know this was extra long, but I think it was worth every bit of it. With that being said, much love. We'll see you guys mañana. Your boy James, a.k.a. 6AJ. I'm out. Peace.